Maria Grazia Cucinotta is an Italian actress who has featured in many films and television series since 1990. She has also worked as a producer, screenwriter and model. Cucinotta was born in Messina. She is best known for her roles in Postino and as the Bond girl in the James Bond film The World Is Not Enough. Viaggio Celebrity presents Top 20 Maria Grazia Cucinotta movies. Number 20. Onde Cote, 2008. Sicily, 1960s. Rebecca is in love with Pietro, a fisherman. But Pietro goes missing at sea and Rebecca falls in deep despair, locking herself up at home. Every day she listens to her shortwave radio, hoping to hear the voice of Pietro among the conversation of the fishermen at sea. Irene, a little girl who takes care of Rebecca, loves Carlo, the son of a fisherman. She will be the one to take back Rebecca to reality. This is an interesting tale that may just haunt you a bit when it's finished. It's a short film about a Sicilian woman and the man she loves. Number 19. Vanilla and Chocolate, 2004. Penelope, a mother of 3 kids, gets tired by the infidelity of her husband and leaves him. She goes to live at her grandma's house while he has to take care of the children. His interest is awakened when he finds love letter held by his wife, indicating a past love affair. She, on the other hand, tries to find her past lover, a Spanish painter, with whom she had a short love affair, only to discover that he is terminally ill. Just a few people wrote on this magnificent film. This is the glorious film which manifests the beauty of cinema and the grabbing of the cinema, the hand of life. Characters are enormous, perfectly acted. Number 18. I Love Reality, 1995. 4 university students share the same flat in Florence. Leonardo fantasizes about Letizia, a very beautiful girl. Rocco works as a night watchman. Bruno tries to get his degree to please his father-in-law. And Pino dreams of becoming a stand-up comedian. It is true that my friend could actually give a clue to better understand the mood of this film. But another one that comes to mind is The Last Kiss, because they are both in a way a harsh comment over a generation of ineffectual 30 years old eternal university students who had become a case study of contemporary Italian sociology. Number 17. Transgression, 2011. Matthew and Elena are about to face the worst night of their lives when 4 burglars trespass into their home looking for easy money. But things don't go as planned. Tension and fear take over them all, victim and executioner, and mistrust, betrayal and unexpected lies will come to light at the worst possible time. This is a violent picture about 4 hooded delinquents trespass into a mansion, holding a higher class marriage hostage in their own home. Pegging shock, die-hard scenario, grisly killing, suspense with unexpected lies will come to light, emerging twists and turns. Intrigue and fighting take over them all, attacker and victim. But then there cropping out treason, suspicion at the worst possible time. Number 17. Teresa Manganiello, Fabrizia, a war correspondent in Afghanistan, is in hospital due to an injury sustained while doing her job. To pass the time, Fabrizia decides to read a manuscript of her father Alberto, with whom she has not had relation for some time, where she tells of a trip to Iapina on the trail of Blessed Teresa, the protagonist of her next book. Number 16. Italiani 1996. The plot of the film takes place almost entirely on the Freccia del Sud train, which from Palermo in the mid-60s carries out its service to Milan, transporting other characters, together with family of Sicilian emigrant looking for work in the north. A teacher-writer travels to meet a publisher in Turin who will have to publish his novel and meet a nurse with a history of disappointment behind her. A crafty entrepreneur from the north with interest in Sicily, who together with his teenage son bring his young lover with him. During the long journey through Calabria, other characters get on the train, a young pregnant woman and a priest. Number 15. The Fourth King 1997. Eleazar, a simple farmer who is also a beekeeper, meet the three wise men Caspar, Melchior and Balthazar, who have set off to celebrate the arrival on earth of the Messiah. Eleazar's magic bees come magically transformed into the tail of the bright comet, which lead the four of them to the manger. At first, the brave young farmer's son is on the point of leaving the wise men to their fate, because he has been forced against his will by their magic power to leave his pregnant wife Isira behind. He only very reluctantly agreed to king's request to accompany them, although the three wise men make it very clear to him how important the Messiah arrival on earth is. The relationship between the four men remain very tense. Number 14. Lamogli del Sato 2014. After the sudden death of her husband, a tailor for men only, Rosetta, a charming woman from a small southern town, is abandoned by everyone, being forced to fight, together with her daughter Sophia, to defend her dignity and family tailoring. The commissioner Cordero in fact want to take possession of the building, located in the center of the town and with a beautiful view of the sea, to transform it into a hotel for tourists within a building project piloted by unscrupulous engineer of the north. With the complicity of some villagers, Cordero began to defame Rosetta and Sofia, to leave them without work and force them to sell the tailor's shop. Meanwhile, Salvatore and Francesco, two young puppeteers, arrive in the village and the first fall in love with Sofia. Number 13. Just One Night 2000. Just One Night tells of a professor in San Francisco for one night before his pending nuptials, who loses a shoe and while in search of same, hook up with a voluptuous, disgruntled Italian wife and spend the night with her wandering around bumping into quirky character, while looking for the shoe and falling into friendship somewhat more than platonic. This fun, light-hearted and easygoing little rom starts slow. Those with patience will be rewarded as the film does gather momentum and sort itself out in a most delightful way in the end. Number 12. A Brooklyn State of Mind 1998. El Stenko has lived all of his life in Brooklyn and does some work for the local crime lord Danny. New to the neighborhood is Gabriella, a filmmaker shooting a documentary on the real Brooklyn. Earl and Gabriella become friendly, but the relationship is strained when he discovers her true goal is to expose Danny's criminal activities. When Earl sees the evidence Gabriella has uncovered, which implicate Danny in the death of many local, he seeks revenge in a dangerous confrontation with his boss. Number 11. On Omar de Pelicula 2012. Bernardo is a film producer who, along with Samuel and Pedro, are on the verge of bankruptcy. Therefore, they summon Juan, a renowned director, in order to set him up and commit him to shoot a lousy movie that will earn them a lot of money. Laura, his ex-girlfriend and agent, will help him with that lousy script, with his paranoia that if he doesn't film, they will kill him, with his crisis at the loss of his prestige and will laugh at his ridiculous and failed suicide attempt.